Hey folks, and welcome back to Lonely Horde Guitars. So today we're going to do episode 5 of How Long Does It Take Making an Acoustic Guitar. And my original plan was to trim the sides and glue in the neck and heel blocks. So I usually make these in batches. And I have two here that would be appropriate for this guitar. But that doesn't really show you folks anything, and it also kind of goes against the spirit of this if I use a lot of sort of pre-made parts. So what I'm going to do today is we're going to take this and we're going to make this into heel blocks and neck blocks. So let's get going. All right, now we've got two boards, and one is about 7/8 and maybe the other is about 1 3/8. And we're going to clean these up to close to 3/4 or a little over 3/4 and 1 1/4. So this will be for the neck, this will be for the heel, and let's go do that on the planer. So this is mahogany with a little bit of figure in it. So no matter which way I go through in the planer, I get rough, stuff. So we're going to do the last 30 seconds on the drum sander. So now we've got our neck block and our tail block sort of to the rough thickness and width, but we want to do the height. Now, because I do radiused tops and back, I could just cut these flat, but then as I go and sand that curve, I'm going to be doing a lot of work to get that curve. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut the bottom to a 5° and the top to a 3° cut, and that gets us pretty close to what that radius is going to be, and then we don't have to do so much sanding with the radiusing dish. Next, we're going to put a little bevel on it, and then finally we're going to do the radius for the tail graft. Our neck block is pretty much ready to go. It is sized. We will do a little bit of sanding just to take off the scorch marks and stuff, clean it up a bit. Nice flat, because the front of a guitar is flat, so when we mount the neck it's nice and easy. This is for the tail. We're not quite done yet, and the reason is tails are not flat. They have a radius, and it turns out for a dreadnought, or at least the way I make dreadnoughts, that radius is about 16 inches, which is kind of handy. We also radius necks at 16 inches. So we're going to use my neck radiusing tools and jigs to put a radius on the back of this. All right, we are all sanded and contoured. This should be the right curve against the back of it. This is all ready to go. Next time, we'll put them with the sides, start to look like a guitar. If this is the kind of content you like, please like, subscribe. We'll see you at the next one.